With Agent 26 being confirmed and the surrounding hype, I decided to make a video dedicated to the lore behind Radivores and what they are in general. Radivores are generally brightly colored creatures which are able to mimic the appearance and behaviors of Earth-like animals. As the term implies, a Radivore's main source of food is typically Radianite, which explains how they tend to have abilities that are supernatural, like being able to hover or having immunity to bullets. Think of how Dizzy can float and how Thrash can be shot with bullets several times. There are currently an unknown amount of Radivores that exist, and we don't know their exact origins either. What we do know is that the first encounter of them came through Kingdom's Project Landfall. Project Landfall was a KSEC project based at a Kingdom facility in Los Angeles. Also, some backstory on what KSEC is. KSEC is basically a branch of Kingdom Corporation which is involved in humanitarian efforts such as helping in the aftermath of the disaster that happened in Venice. Or Ascent, which can be seen if you watch the Duelist cinematic.
Hey, Control. So, about the package...
One of the supposed purposes of Project Landfall was to aid with the people of Venice, and their operations involved making the use of strange creatures known as Radivores. Outside of the project, very little is known about it. Even Kingdom employees themselves hardly know anything about the project. It's very secretive and it seems like it requires a lot of staff to keep it going, which has resulted in a lot of personnel being drained from other Kingdom divisions. People from the outside have reported weird things associated with the project, such as Radivore sightings and unusually large sounds. While Landfall continued to run, one day someone broke into the Los Angeles facility and ended up stealing a bunch of Radivores. That person is Gecko. Kingdom tried to downplay the whole incident by acting like it was a planned breach to test their security, but it was obvious that wasn't the case given how they had to reset and rescan the badges of all its staff members. Kingdom also tried to keep its board of directors calm by ensuring that the project is still on schedule, while at the same time conducting a search for these missing Radivores. Fast forward a little into the future and Kingdom faces another disaster when one of its Radivores break containment in Svalbard. This time it was the large bear that is seen in the Unmade cinematic, which broke free, killing a scientist and several others.
Måtte ilden din brenne andre steder.
After coming into contact with Deadlock, the Radivore bites into her arm and seems to inject her with Radianite, before Deadlock was finally able to kill the bear, but not without losing her arm. At this point, it seems like Kingdom is struggling to keep its Radivores contained. A heavy blame was put on the RCUs themselves, the Radivore containment units. Shortly after the events at Svalbard, Brimstone reached out to a KSEC employee demanding that Project Landfall needed to be shut down, but he received an angry rejection and ultimately was ignored. Soon after, Project Landfall was attacked by the protocol as Brimstone felt that the project posed a danger, and the Interverse portal inside the facility was eventually blown up, causing a huge hole in the parking lot which can be seen on the map Sunset, which is where the Los Angeles facility is located.
This can't be the only way. Are you sure? What if you can't come back?
By this point, one other Radivore had also escaped by the name of ZN35. In total, 6 Radivores had ever managed to escape. 4 of these Radivores are with Gecko, namely his abilities: Wingman, Dizzy, Mosh, and Thrash. The 5th Radivore to escape was the bear Deadlock fought with, and that Radivore is presumably dead. The 6th Radivore to ever escape is unknown, and we don't know where it is. According to this announcement on Sunset,
all Radivore containment staff, subject ZN35 remains unaccounted for in the Dirac Ring. This entity can disguise itself as any flora. Please remove all plants from your workspaces until it is recovered.
we're given clues that the Radivore has the power to make itself appear like any flora, but the supervisor of Project Landfall, Supervisor Griffin, believes that this Radivore can also take the shape of animals, which can make it dangerous. Once Deadlock joined the Valorant protocol, she made it very clear to Brimstone that she finds the 4 Radivores with Gecko to be extremely dangerous and that they should be contained. Her first proposal was initially declined by Brimstone, and Gecko also left a voicemail to Brimstone speaking about the matter.
Brimstone, I've overheard some stuff and I want to clear some things up with you. My crew are not monsters. They will never be monsters, period. If anything were to happen, which it won't, that's on me. I'll take that responsibility. But until then, tell Deadlock she's gotta chill. Her cold stares are killing our vibe. Appreciate it.
Reyna also came to the defense of Gecko, saying that Deadlock will not harm Gecko's Radivores.
Brimstone, Deadlock will not harm Gecko's friends. Understood? I would hate for our new recruit to make a poor first impression.
Deadlock left another voicemail of her own to Brimstone, insisting the detainment of the 4 Radivores currently running loose within the protocol.
I saw you rejected my latest proposal, but I must insist you reconsider. Does Valorant store unsecure warheads in the barracks? Do we leave mines scattered around the hallway? No. Those things are far worse. I fabricated 4 crates for this specific purpose. It is safe. You must authorize their detainment.
She even went out of her way to build 4 crates to have them contained in. Clearly her requests are making no impact, as Gecko does still have possession of his Radivore friends, and they've proven to be useful to the team. And it looks like Deadlock does warm up to Wingman as she allows him to take over and help the team with destroying the Interverse portal at the Kingdom West facility on Sunset.
Come on! Just trust us! Wings is different!
Radivores do have a unique ability of being able to bond with humans by what seems to be through a bite or a wound that a human may have. This explains why Gecko is able to understand what his Radivores are saying to him, even though it's unintelligible to everyone else. Deadlock also has a moment of connection with the bear when she's bitten by it, as it looks like a pulse of Radianite shoots through her skin. Based on a description of the final missing Radivore, subject ZN35, we have a lot of clues that this Radivore is present on the new map Abyss, and it most likely has to do with the figure inside the Hourglass prison, which is going to be the protocol's newest agent. It's possible that the new agent may have the missing Radivore with them, kind of like Gecko, or they may be the Radivore themselves in the form of a human-like figure. This new agent seems to have powers which mimic plants, like being able to shoot metallic vines which are spiky, and the player card which teases their release features a metallic looking flower on it. On top of this, we do have a metallic flower that's being experimented on in one of the rooms on Abyss, reading Prisoner Sample. So we know that this isn't just a normal flower. You can even hear that the flower is made of metal if you try hitting it with your knife. So we pretty much have all the clues that we need pointing to the missing Radivore and connecting it to our newest agent. I hope this video helped you guys understand a little bit more about Radivores and their history. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below about any theories that you guys may have. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss on future lore videos as well as general videos on Valorant. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching.